Hi everyone. Today I have Leon's Breckwell brand pellet stove controller on my workbench. Leon sent this to me because he noted a few issues with it. One is the indicator lights would not work. One is the pellet control feed would not seem to do anything special at DE and max positions. And it was feeding pellets constantly, filling his pot and swamping out the fire and killing it. So after replacing a few components on here, I'm ready to test it. I will note for Leon's sake that the pellet feed control does work to make the auger run longer, and we'll see that. But the D, E, and max positions are exactly the same as far as the intensity of your room fan. They will not change the intensity of the room fan, and we'll see that on the lights. The reason for that is because the board is wired, and I have photos of it I could send you, Leon, but the board is wired so that D, E, and max positions, as far as controlling the room fan, the convection fan, are all wired together to be one position. So you can switch to low, B, C, D, E max, and the D, E max will not make the fan run any faster or slower than each other. So here we go. We're ready to test it. I have it hooked up to my pellet tester. My pellet tester has a simulator for the igniter, which we're not going to use here, of course, because this controller does not have an igniter. But it has one for the combustion fan, the exhaust fan, one for the auger motor, and one for the room or convection fan. When I turn on this controller, the combustion fan and the convection fan will come on. That's because on my tester I do not have a temperature sensor switch which turns on the convection fan once the fire heats up. There's no point in me having that. I'm just testing the circuit. I'm not testing my own switch. So like I said, when I turn it on, I expect the blue light and the red light to come on. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll power up the tester. I'm on, and I'll go ahead and turn it on. And as I turn it on, there we go. We've got the combustion fan and the convection fan on. A couple things I can test right away. I can test the auger manual position by pressing this switch in. That's a momentary switch. When I press, the auger drives. Release, drive, release, drive, release. And I can go to max. As you notice, I'm on low here. If I go to max high fan, the light will go to maximum. There we go. We can see that happening. Off, on, off, on, off, on. So I'll go back to off. Okay, the next thing I'm going to check here is the low B, C, D, E, F positions. So we should see as I rotate that, the light intensity will change. And you see it's getting brighter. So that would make the motor run faster. I'm going to go to D next. It's a little bit brighter. E and F will not change the fan speed. It's on maximum right now. So C, D, E, and F, no change. All right, and that's because of the way that this switch is hardwired on the circuit board. The next thing we're going to test is go ahead and press the auger button. When I do that, that will cause the indicator up top here to come on. And after about a 30-second time lapse, the LED that's located behind the pellet indicator here, the little hole, will come on. And whenever that LED comes on, that should cause the auger light to come on. So let's go ahead and press that, and on press, that should go green. So press, and there it is, it's green. Now we're in the low position here, so when the auger does come on, it won't stay on for very long. Just waiting for time to lapse here. Once we're just waiting for those lights to come on. So let's watch for this LED. It won't be on for very long, and neither will the yellow indicated light. There we go. You saw them both. The auger light came on, and so did the auger motor drive. One more cycle. See how it's taking a little longer in between cycles. So I'm going to switch it to the C position, and we'll see that the auger will stay on a little bit longer. At the same time, we can tell that the room fan was a little brighter. But see, now it's on a little bit longer. We saw that. I'll go through one more cycle. There it is. Now I'm going to go to the DE max, and in the max position, that will cause the auger to stay on as long as possible, but it will cycle off. Just watch. There it is. Cycled off. And the off time is not as long in this case. So there it is. So Leon, you have a fully functional controller once again. I'm going to shut it off here. I want to thank you for sending this to me for repairs. I appreciate it very much. And if you have any questions, please be sure to contact me. Thanks. Bye-bye.